Today we're doing intervals, but a little bit different. So essentially at the top of every minute, we're going to be doing a different exercise, different interval. So I put it in the chat, and the first interval is 10 seconds on, 50 seconds rest, which the first time through is going to seem like a lot, but I promise after that it won't. So 10 seconds of lateral bounds and 50 seconds rest. And then at the top of the minute, basically, it's going to be 20 seconds of push-ups, 40 seconds rest right after, and then 30 seconds of deadlifts and 30 seconds rest after that. 40 seconds of split squats with 20 seconds rest, and then 50 seconds of side planks. So 25 seconds each side, essentially, with 10 seconds rest, and then we go back to the top. Okay, so as we go, the work and rest are switching, but we're doing different exercises. So no need to memorize all of that. I'll shout it out as we go along. But yeah, it should be kind of fun. It's just a little bit different. Anything that's, so the split squats and the side planks are going to be each side. So we'll switch halfway through. So I say what you need for this is probably one weight, a weight that you could use for the deadlift and potentially for the split squats. Other than that, you know, maybe it is body weight. There is value to going through like body weight deadlifts, right? So we can go through that, or if you have the weight, use a weight. Okay, well, let's get rolling here. So I will say to what exercise is coming up. So like I said, you don't have to memorize it. Starting off with a roll this morning. Let's start at close to your feet and work your way up. So whatever you feel like you need, whether it's the front or the back. I'll take a second here to talk about this week's challenge. Kind of a different one this week, but it is a great way to work on some endurance. It's a good way to kind of challenge your core for sure. But we're going to be, you're going to pick something, pick I don't know, an object, something heavy-ish, and just carry it for a mile. So, you know, it might be, I don't know, something heavy from your house. It might be like a suitcase or something like that, but you carry it for a mile. You can choose however you want to carry it. You can change how you carry it along the way. But what you'll find is if the object is heavy enough, it ends up being, by the end, you end up really strangely tired. So that's the challenge. Of course, post it in the members Facebook group if you do it. You're probably not going to know the weight of your object unless you choose like a 40-pound bag of rock salt or something. But have some fun with it, make it interesting, and hopefully we'll see some pictures in the Facebook group. Let's go ahead and move the roller to your hips. So we're rolling over your cheeks here, tipping to one side. Yeah. If you have young kids around, this is where they come in handy. That'd be a good one. 60 pounds. Yeah. All right, switch sides if you haven't yet. All right, let's roll over and get the front of your legs. Remember, if you're rolling the front, we want to try to get all the way up to your hip bone in the front. And switch it up. All right, let's lay on your side. Put the roller parallel to your body, right even with your belly button. Bring your knee up. Set your knee on top. We're rolling out the inside of your thigh. And let's roll it over to the other side. And good. Go ahead and lay on your back. Point the bottom of your feet up towards the ceiling. Right from here, we're going to keep everything nice and solid. Low back close to or touching the floor. Let that heel down to tap the floor and return. So we switch sides. We're just going to alternate through this. We'll go for 20 seconds. Go at your speed. I'll give you the halfway point if you're holding the back of your leg. Halfway. Really trying to drive those heels up towards the ceiling. When you're pointing your feet at the ceiling, you're really reaching the heels up. All right. That's good there. Let's push your heel down into the floor. We're going to do 10 seconds, or 15 seconds each side. Pushing that heel down, lifting your hips up. Starting to warm up your cheeks, your hips. And switch sides. Pushing your heel down through the floor. The leg that's not working should be close to your chest, so don't push it up towards the ceiling. Try to touch it to the ground behind your head. Or above your head, I should say. And relax. Good. All right, let's cross one ankle over your knee. Two ways you can do this. You can either just take your hand, push your knee away from you, or you can reach back, grab the back of the other leg, and pull it in. Stretching your hip. And let's go ahead and switch sides. Either cross your ankle over and push your knee away, or you can bring that knee in. Should be able to relax your head in this too. All right, let's roll over on your side. So we're just going to grab the back of grab your foot and try to take your knee. So if I'm stretching my quad here, I want to try to keep my knee either in line or behind the knee that's on the floor, right? So instead of like pulling up here, we want to take this knee and really try to push it behind you. You should get a stretch down the front of your quad here. If you have a band or a strap, it can help out as well. You would just hook it around your foot. Pull from there. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Feel that stretch down the front of your leg. Remember, trying to match up your knees. Get one knee stacked almost right on top of the other. And good. Okay. Well, let's come up to all fours, one leg out to the side. Stretching the inside of your leg here. You can move if you want or hold still with it. But I'll shift my hips forward and back just to get a little different stretch and kind of work my hip through a range of motion. And let's switch sides. And good. So from all fours, you're going to sit your butt back to your heel. We're going to take one hand and we're going to open up and reach up for the ceiling. And we'll alternate sides of this one. We're going to go 5 times each side. So we're really trying to get a big rotation in your upper back. Keep your butt bones down on your heels, or at least close to them. And we shouldn't be shifting from side to side. So don't let your hips shift. Your butt should stay in the exact same place while you rotate up. Once you're done there, we'll come up to a standing position. And we'll warm up with some reverse lunges. Just alternate those. For right now, these are going to be, actually, we're doing split squats rather than reverse lunges. If you're having knee stuff, then just stay within a range of motion that's pain-free for you. Just alternating those reverse lunges. And let's go stepping out to the side for lateral lunges. So we'll just alternate these two. Stepping out. Starting to get more and more warm as we go. And the last bit of warm up here, we're going to do 10 squat jumps. 10 squat jumps on your own time. So just squat down, jumping up. Okay, so we're ready to go here. Remember, the intervals are going to change as the exercises change. So we're going 10 seconds on, and then 20, 30, 40, 50, and then we go back to the beginning. We're going to go through this 4 times today for a 20-minute workout, and I'll shout it out as we go along. So to begin with, we've got 10 seconds of lateral bounds. So that's jumping side to side. Right, so we're pushing anywhere from a step to a full jump where you're jumping side to side, sticking those landings each time, okay? All right, so we've got 10 seconds of lateral bounds starting in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Two, one, and relax. So like I said, the first 50-second rest period is going to seem really long because we've only done 10 seconds of work so far. But as we go along, that won't feel quite as long. Push-ups are next. Remember, you can modify those however you need to. Maybe whether it's knees down, or we're doing 20 seconds worth of push-ups. You can go at your pace. You can go at the depth that works for you. Overall, I'd rather, I guess, see 3 full depth push-ups than 10 quarter depth push-ups. Okay, so whatever works for you. All right, ready, and go. 20 seconds of push-ups. Halfway. And time. Up next is deadlift, so you'll need a weight for this. If you have just one dumbbell, you might want to try holding you can either hold the dumbbell vertically, so you hold one end, or you can hold each side. Whichever way is more comfortable. Find the way that's most comfortable for you. 5 seconds. 2, 1, here we go. Pushing those hips back. So remember, we're trying to keep your back flat. As the weight travels down, the weight should be between your legs, traveling right down in between your shins. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and relax. Next one's a split squat. We're going to do 20 seconds with one foot forward. And we're going to do 20 seconds with the other foot forward. So your feet will be glued to the ground. Some here for reverse lunge works better. Do those. Or whatever variation or whatever depth you can manage. Stick with that. You can also do a one leg squat. Go ahead. So 20 seconds on one side. And switch. Halfway there, we're switching sides. Two, one, and relax. 20 seconds rest. And then we're into the side plank. You can do that from your elbow or with your arm extended, your choice. Remember, your top foot is going to be just slightly in front of your bottom foot. Okay, ready? Go. We've got 25 seconds each side. Remember thinking about that perfect posture. 3 seconds till we switch. 2, 1, go ahead and switch sides. Just rolling right over to the other side. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Right into the lateral bounds. Back up to the top. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10 seconds of lateral bounds. 2, 1. Relax. So this is our second time through.
How many times? 4?
Yeah. Do 4 times total through this. 30 seconds left to rest. Got push-ups next. The reason we go so short on those lateral bounds is to make it like really high quality within that 10 seconds. So we don't want to be hacking away at those. We want them to look good. Be nice and powerful. Okay, push-ups, ready, go, 20 seconds. Five seconds. And time.
I'm not using any of them.
Huh? I know, but I like the side legs. Okay, 20 seconds rest, then we're into the deadlift. So remember, we want to give yourself a hamstring stretch here. If you feel like you get to a spot and you can't stretch your hamstrings anymore and you start to reach the weight to the floor, ready, go. Okay, we want to stop where you can keep that good back position. If you want to substitute swings here, you can. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, relax. $15 seconds. The difference between the deadlift and the swing is just the speed. Swings are a little bit more explosive. Probably get about 20 to 25 swings in. All right, split squat. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Here we go. 20 seconds each side. Three, 2, 1. Switch sides. And relax. Okay, side plank. Ready. And here we go. Remember, that top foot is going to be on the floor, slightly in front of your bottom leg, the leg that's closer to the floor. And switch sides. Ten seconds left. 2, 1, and relax. Right into the lateral bounds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Two, 1, and that's it. As the work intervals get longer, we're ending with that side plank. And so you're really challenging your body's need to be stable in the side plank. and also breathe at the same time. So it's really, there's a lot of really cool functional stuff going on there. So a lot of times you'll notice that we do things where it's like you get your heart rate up and then have to hold a plank. So that's one way that we really challenge the core. You have to be able to breathe, but you also have to be able to hold that position. Okay, we got 20 seconds of push-ups. This is round 3 of 4. Ready, and go. Five seconds. Time. Deadlifts are next. Deadlift or swing. 20 seconds of rest left. Three, two, one. Here we go. Getting into the longer work and shorter rest. Halfway there. Three, two, one, and relax. Okay, split squats are next. Getting into the toughest part of this circuit. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Three seconds. Switch. And time. Good. 15 seconds left to rest. I'm gonna go side plank. Three, two, one. Here we go. So think about how you hold yourself nice and steady and breathe at the same time. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Really think about pushing your elbow down or hand down into the floor, pushing those shoulders away from the floor as far as you can. Shoulder blades should be nice and flat across your back. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and relax. Back up to the top for lateral bounds. Last time through the circuit. Ready, and go. And time. It just was updating last week's attendance and everything. Elaine, I didn't notice you're sneaking into every single one. Nice job.
Thanks.
You've become a morning person all of a sudden. But no, it's, you know, we're really starting to see a lot of the consistency and a lot of the same faces, so it's really good. Keep it up, you guys. All right. 5 seconds, still push-ups. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Ten seconds left. 2, 1, and relax. Deadlift is next. We don't have to do any more push-ups today. Okay, 30 seconds of deadlifts or swings. 2, 1, here we go. Remember, giving yourself that hamstring stretch. Use the stretch to stand up. Focusing all that work on the back of your legs and your butt. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Two minutes to go here. Split squats in 10 seconds. Remember, we're shooting to get all that knee all the way down to tap the ground. Ready, and go. Most of the work's going to be done with your front leg here, so really focus on that. Two, one, switch sides. And relax. One set of side planks each side. 25 seconds a side, and we're done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Five seconds left. Think about that perfect posture on your side. Switch. Making sure your head's in line with your heels, hips, and shoulders. Three, 2, 1, good to go. All right, if you want to hang out on the floor, you can hang out on the floor. Again, just taking a second to breathe, bring it down a notch. So find one of those resting postures, whether it's sitting on your bum. You can sit cross-legged, you can lay down on your back, your knees bent and your feet flat. Whatever it is, just making sure you can sit tall while you're seated. Seated. Again, finding your breath here. Bring your heart rate down to the point where you can start to control your breath. Making sure you're seated nice and tall or laying with your spine nice and long. I did get everybody's name written down, so if you want to take off, you can take off, get your day started. If not, we'll take another 30 seconds to breathe here. Last 2 breaths. Remember, with every breath, you're trying to fill your entire torso with air. And exhale. And call it a day. All right, guys. Great job this morning. Hope you have an excellent day. And we'll catch you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Great job.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.